market starts at 9, so we kind of want to get there as soon as we can. I'll check in with y'all here in a minute. Guys, so we are almost completely set up. Of course, I didn't show any of that process at all. Of course, I didn't do tags last night, so I'm having to cut them out right now and attach them real quick. I think it's literally 9 o'clock right this moment, which is what time it starts. I'm gonna go ahead and finish this and I'll check back in with y'all in a minute. Just got everything set up and we are good to go. I think it's a little after 9, so the market has technically started. So let's see how we do today. Little sister here with all of her bracelets. So it is 10:46 and we are currently sitting at $161. It's going really well so far and it hasn't even really gotten to its full potential of like busyness. It's only going to get busy from here. Currently 12:15 and we are sitting at $290. I will say the market has been a lot slower this year than it was last year, but it's still going really well. Hey guys, so this is the end results. This is how we're kind of looking right now. I did sell a couple tulips today. None of these octos sold today. Still got a few things. My sister already put away her bracelets, but she did sell quite a bit. And then the keychains did pretty decent, mainly the pink ones. It slowed down quite a bit, but it still was pretty decent. All the tents are down and secured for the night, so we'll be back tomorrow. Okay guys, I am currently home. I did not record all that much while we were at the market because it was really, really hot. And of course I forgot my tripod at the market, like, cause we're allowed to leave our stuff there overnight. Normally I take not everything, but I take a lot of my stuff home at like the end of a market, but it was just so hot out there and I was so tired, and it's been fine before leaving some of that stuff out there. And I'm pretty sure they locked the gate or something. Like, it's hard to get where we were. So I wasn't too worried about it. I left pretty much everything out there. I only took like my jackery, our fan, like some of the more expensive items I did bring home just in case. I'm not worried about anything happening, but still. So we packed up and we got out of there. I think we didn't get home until, I want to say 4 o'clock. And then we had to go pick up my kids and take them to the other grandparents. And so we went and had dinner, and I've just been really tired. Oh my gosh, because when I go to a market, I do not sit down like at all. So I'm exhausted, but let's go ahead and get into the numbers for day 1 of Froberg's Watermelon Festival. Today I sold 33 items in total. It was definitely slower this year. There was just, I'm so sorry if those birds are loud. I don't know how loud they are, but it was a lot slower this year, but the sales weren't too far off from what they were last year. I think the thing is that there was just a lot more people coming out last year. So there would be like floods of people. Like, it was a lot, it was crazy. But it was also the first year that I think they ever had vendors. I could be wrong, don't quote me on that. And typically the first year that you do that, it's always like the best year. So there weren't as many this year, but we still made $505 in sales. I went and did the math, and last year on Saturday, I made $675. So we're about 170, if I did the math wrong. Do the math. I'm sorry, I suck at it on the fly. We ended up having like a $170 difference, but I'm not upset at it. It was really nice going out there. I bought a lot of items from other vendors and we made some money, and I absolutely love Froberg's farm. It's in my area and they're just really, they seem like very kind people. I don't know them personally, but they just seem really nice, and I love what they've built there, and I love that it's a farm. And so I think that I'll always do like any of their markets. Now it's time to get into all of the stuff that I bought today. So the first item I'm gonna show y'all is what my husband actually purchased. He got these really cool coasters, and a lot of them are specific to my area. I live in the Houston, Texas area, so if you're not from around here, you're probably not gonna think it's super cool, but this is what he got. So I thought those were super cute. By the way, y'all, I do not know the names of every single vendor that we bought from, so I don't know their name. And then I think I have like one other thing that I don't know their name. I'm gonna try to get it tomorrow, and if I do, I'll like put it on the screen, just letting y'all know. The next thing I purchased was this super cute watermelon magnet. The guy made it by hand. I think it's made out of clay. If you know me, you know I'm obsessed with anything watermelon, and it was only $5, so I had to get it. I love how I say I had to get it. Do I really have to? Okay, it's currently the next day because my phone was literally at 1%, so I wasn't able to finish filming that video. The next thing that I got was I got 2 koozies from my best friend, Oh My Gosh Treasures. We ended up trading a mallard, one of my mallards, and I got these. She was experimenting. She has a new press and she hadn't done koozies yet. So this was kind of the experimentation side. So it got a little bit messed up, but then she tried it again and she did a different way, and this side turned out perfect. And then my husband got this one. Next up, we have my absolute favorite item that I got the entire weekend. I have her business card. I'll put her name like right here. They are so nice. Oh, my dog in the background. They are so nice, and their hats, y'all, oh my gosh, I should have gone and gotten a video of their booth. It was so freaking cute. If I can find like a photo of it online, I'll probably put it right here too. But it was so freaking cute. They had so many good ones. And I ended up getting this one for the 4th of July, since that's coming up this next weekend while I'm recording this. It says American Honey, so I figured this would be absolutely perfect, and I can wear it any time of year. Next up, I got a bunch of sourdough items from Brunner Bros. Brunner Bros Loaves. They used to go by a different name, but they decided to change it to Brunner Bros Loaves. That's why I keep looking at it, because I'm not used to that name yet. They were super nice, and they ended up gifting me all of the items that I'm about to show y'all. I got a loaf of Italian herbs and cheese. Y'all, this smells so freaking good. It smells amazing. And then the main thing that I was gonna get was the sourdough cinnamon rolls. At the Valentine's Day market, I wanted them so bad, and I was going over to get them, and then we had a bunch of customers come into our booth, so I had to like turn around and run and go do that. And by the time I was able to make it back to their booth, they were out of the cinnamon rolls, and I was so sad. So this time around I was like, no, I have to get it. And then the last item I got from them were these sourdough blackberry kolaches. So everything looks absolutely amazing. I'm so excited to like have my cinnamon rolls for breakfast and then make some sandwiches for lunch this week. Next up is a small business called Maggie Jo's Handmade. She's located in Santa Fe, Texas, and she does like smell good like laundry detergent. And what is this one? This one's like upholstery deodorizer, so you like put it on your carpet or whatever, and then you vacuum it up. And so I got a small pack of the new car smell. Y'all, it smells so good. I'm gonna be putting that in my husband's truck because that's the main vehicle we use all the time. And then I went ahead and got her 16 ounce of her laundry detergent. She said that this will last for I think 62, 64 loads, so it'll last you a while. And I got the smell Brazilian Bliss. That was my absolute favorite. It smells so good. The amount of times that me and Kenzie were in this girl's booth was hysterical. We were constantly headed over there, but everything smelled so good. So I'm probably gonna be purchasing again from her. I'm so excited to try this. My dog decided that he wants to be a part of the video. Okay guys, it is Sunday morning. We are currently on our way to the market. It is 7:45 right now. Our goal was to get there at like 8 o'clock, so I think we will get there about 8 o'clock. And then we gotta raise our tents and put everything back up. So I'll see y'all then. Okay guys, we are all set up again today. It is 9 o'clock. We are all extremely tired, but we're gonna be out here until 2 o'clock again today. So let's see how it goes. I forgot to mention my goal for today is like exactly $500. That'll help me reach my $1,000 goal for the weekend. Okay guys, it is currently 10:30 and we are sitting at $50. I've sold 2 kittens and finally I've sold one of my octos. Literally, I've had that at a whole nother market. I had 10 of them, not a single one sold. And then all day yesterday, I didn't sell one. And so today I finally sold the first one. And then I also got super excited because someone finally recognized where my dragons are from. Okay guys, I keep forgetting to get a video of my best friend's booth, so let's go ahead and show. I love this one. I'm wearing this one. That one is so freaking cute. I got that one last year. I want that one. Literally, I've started this video and I'm like, I want that one and that one and that one. I definitely want that one. I have that one. Honestly, there's a lot that I want. I'm gonna put that back up in a second, but she has the cutest designs. Her slogan is, you think it, I'll make it.
You can think it, I can make it.
Yeah. So she has all of these bins too, so you can have a t-shirt bar. That fell over. The wind has been crazy today. This is her big banner. And then she's got all her different bins and everything. Here's her sign. And then she even has like a little koozie bar station. So I got this one and this one yesterday. And she has a bunch more prints down there and then all these different colors. It's 11:30 right now and I'm currently sitting at 167. So we're slowly getting towards our goal. We have 30 minutes left of our market and we're currently sitting at 250 for today. So we would have to make a whole nother 250 in the next 30 minutes to reach our goal, which I don't see happening. But last year I did have a ton of people as I was packing up come in and buy a ton of stuff. So you never know, but we'll see. Okay guys, and this is how we're ending. Not too bad. We sold, I think, 6 cats. Axolotls were extremely popular. We sold quite a few ducks today. We sold a lot of tulips. People loved the tulips. We sold, I think, only one of those guys. No big items. I don't think I sold a single big item. I think it was all smaller stuff. If I'm wrong, I'll say it later. And then all the pink keychain. Oh, nope. There he is. He fell. The wind has been insane today. But yeah, this one kind of stayed the same. We did do good on these keychains. We sold 3 and then 2 of those. So yeah, this is what the final look looks like. Okay guys, we are all packed up. We're currently headed to Kenzie's house because we have to help her with a couple of things. She's pregnant, so she can't do as much as she would like to. She tries and we all yell at her. I don't know if y'all can tell, I am like ridiculously red. He's red too. I don't know what the final count is right now, but in the next video, the next clip that y'all see, I'll go over everything. So overall, I think that we probably spent around $130 just in purchasing things from other vendors. And I know that sounds like a lot, but y'all, this was such a well curated market. Like, there were so many items that I just absolutely loved and wanted. I mean, I even forgot to go back to a couple booths and get some things that I wanted. Like, there was this one booth that they had these beautiful handcrafted lizards that they're like clay or something like that they go outside. I wanted one and I totally forgot. And then Erica's homemade salsa, they're in our area. They go to a ton of markets. Totally forgot to get some of his salsa. So there were a couple that I definitely forgot. Oh, and I forgot one other thing that we got this weekend was we got a jar of pickles from, I believe they're called Dilly Days. Their pickles are so good, y'all. And they had like some pickled green beans, which I know that sounds so weird, but trust me, like, they were actually good. It was just really nice to kind of make connections with everybody and talk to everyone. Like, the vibes were definitely there. It was a very hot weekend and it was so hot, y'all, but I loved all of the social interactions that went on. Hey guys, it's currently about a week and a half later after the Watermelon Fest. I was so exhausted after it that even the days after, I just did not want to sit here and try to talk about all of it. After we left, I was so exhausted because we live in Texas and I think the feels like for that day was 106, and we have like humidity and it was hot, and we were having to drag things from kind of far away back to our cars. So by the end of it, I was exhausted. Let's go ahead and get into some of it. It was a pretty good market. I'm pretty happy with it. I absolutely love Froberg's farm. I think that I will forever do all of their events. It's just, I love the feel of it. I love the farm. It's been around for a really long time. So I just love going out there, and all of the people there are so different. Like the vibe is so different from other markets that I've gone to. Everyone is genuinely so nice. And I don't get as many comments about like, oh wow, that's expensive. You know, like that's something that at other markets I hear almost constantly. I have people say like, oh, that's really high and stuff like that. Here, I do not have it as much. I think it's because if people are coming to a farm, they know that they're paying a little bit more for like homegrown produce and stuff like that. And to them, that's kind of worth it. So whenever they see products that are handmade, they're already kind of expecting that price. I did have one person say, like, they saw my Anchor the Octopus and I priced mine at $150. I used to do $100, but with Joann's being gone, I can't get yarn for the price that I used to. And it is such a big project to make. So now I priced them at $150. I did have one girl go, whoa, like that's a lot. And then the person that was with her immediately was like, well, it's all handmade. Like she made all of this. Like this is beautiful work. Like it takes a lot of work to do this. And so I kind of heard her say that and I was like, oh my gosh, like that's so nice. I'm so glad that she said that. This was honestly one of the best curated markets I think I have ever gone to. And by that, I mean, it was stuff that I actually really wanted to buy. There's been markets that I've gone to before where the stuff is really good and I do like the stuff that's out there, but it's not necessarily something that I would be like, oh yeah, I have to have that. Whereas this market, as y'all probably saw from my haul, I think I even forgot to include a couple things in that. I got so much stuff, like almost every single booth I walked into, I was like, oh, I want that and I want that and I want that. The other thing that I really liked was there was hardly any duplicate vendors. So there was only 2 crocheters in total, me and someone else. And then there was one person that knits. So she had like these hand knit plushies, like they were kind of bigger. That was all they had for crochet and knitting, which I thought was really, really nice because one of my markets that I did, like not recently, it was for Christmas, they had, I think 6 or 7 crocheters. And after that, I was like, oh my gosh, please do not happen to me again. So it was really nice to see that there was only that many of us there. And then with all the other stuff too, everything felt very unique. Like there was a little bit of crossover with certain booths, but overall it felt like everything was very unique. Now, let's go ahead and get into the part that everyone is super interested in. Let's talk about how much I made. I'm not going to subtract what I spent there. I am going to go ahead and tell y'all that the booth fee was $100 and I paid that a couple months ago. But I'm not going to subtract that out of what I made. Just know that I spent $100 to be there. If y'all see me looking down, it's because I'm trying to look at my stuff so that I make sure that I'm accurate with everything. For day 1 of Watermelon Fest, I sold 32 items, which totaled to $488.95. For day 2 of Watermelon Fest, I sold 21 items for a total of $291.24. The difference between last year and this year is a total of $448.81. That makes the total for the entire weekend total up to $780.19. Now, as y'all saw, my goal for the entire weekend was to hit 1,000 and we did not hit that. The reason that I put my goal so high was because last year I made $1,229 and I even had less stock than I did this year. So I was really hoping that I was gonna make more than that. I think my realistic goal was 1,000 and my Delulu was like, I think 1,500. It's always disappointing when you don't hit your goal but I wasn't that disappointed. I had a very good weekend. I made so many different connections with so many other vendors. I bought so many amazing things, and I got to get out in my community and talk to everyone, and that is so much fun for me. I don't do markets as often anymore, and I'll have another video on why I don't do as many markets. So make sure you're watching for that. I do love whenever I get to get out into the community and talk to everyone, because it is so much fun to talk to you guys. I had one girl, she had bought 2 giraffes for me at Christmas. She came out and she even bought, I think it was another turtle for me. So if you're watching this, hey girl, I really appreciated you coming out. And then I did have a couple other repeat customers. And then the watermelon queen, she came out. It's like a pageantry thing. And she ended up buying 3 watermelon turtles from me, which felt really cool. It was just a great experience overall, and I'm not super upset that I didn't make as much. Overall, this was a really great market, and I really enjoyed going, and I can't wait to do all of their other events for the rest of the year and continue to come back next year. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you made it this far in the video, go ahead and drop some watermelon emojis down below. Make sure you like, subscribe, all the things, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.